everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. That was a sound check. Trying to get my shit right over here. Open up a fresh Pepsi. That always helps. The old can in my special empty can. I hate deposits, but it's a thing. As much Pepsi as I drink, I have to have it. All right, let's start this wonderful game.
That's one small step for a man, one giant leap. Hold the jokes, team. We got a lot of work to do here.
A lot of work, a lot of work. Yes, we do. We got an update. We got the FPS update. All kinds of stuff. I'm not going to go through it. If you want to know, you can read it yourself. But apparently, we're supposed to be able to play endgame now. They doubled the speed. Although my first playthrough, sandbox mode, let's just say when I got close to endgame, I was at 7 frames per second. So even if they doubled that, like they say, that means at that point, I'm only gonna have about 14 frames per second, which technically would be playable, but for how much longer? You know, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We'll answer these questions and many, many more. Also, Siri, set an alarm for 3 hours. We're gonna try to keep these streams for 3 hours. If I feel like I'm keep wanting to play, then I'll just stop the stream and then start it right back up as a new episode. That way we can keep track of this. Everybody's happy, I'm happy, you're happy, my mom is happy. God rest her soul, you know? Everybody's happy. So we are going to do the storyline for the first time this time. I have taken a peek at some other people's playthroughs, and so I know about the big mission. The big mission that you absolutely do not start until you're till you're ready, because it's going to require lots of parts. I didn't watch to see what's specific, and it probably changes per playthrough, but I just know that it takes a lot of material, thousands. So we will let that particular, when it pops up, quest, sit there until I feel comfortable to take it on, because if you fail that mission, your game ends. Game over. You don't get to choose to keep going. No, it's game over. You failed. The asteroid hit Earth and killed your relatives. You are a failure. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. directly to the grave, start over, game over. So we're not gonna hopefully go that route. So yeah, we've already did the tutorial. I'm not going to bore you with that. The beginning of the game is boring enough anyway because it's just a bunch of researching. So let's go ahead and start the story mode. And wonder what these change, what actually changes. Well, the first playthrough, let's just do walk in the park. Explosion. Or an impact of some kind. Wow, big explosion. That's the problem with low gravity. Shit tends to go up very fast and not come back down necessarily. Although that's crazy. Okay, and right off the bat...
This is an emergency broadcast. We have detected an imminent asteroid collision with the moon's surface. We are currently assessing the extent of the damage and the number of casualties. At this moment, our teams are working tirelessly to restore communication with lunar outposts. For those still on the moon, be aware that we are mobilizing all available resources to assist you. Conserve your energy and ration your supplies until further notice. Additional information will be provided as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates. Over and out.
I repeat, Crust has declared a state of emergency of the first degree. Commercial shipments and cargo landings are prohibited. All complexes, resources, and facilities on the moon are now under Crust control. All remaining facilities should switch to emergency frequency and report their status. Conserve energy and resources, and await further instructions.
Alright guys, here we go. We are playing. Officially, let's pause.
What's happening? Director, can you hear me? We're receiving reports that a meteorite collided with the moon and the state of emergency has been declared. Director, confirm you're on the line right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
You could have done it more quickly and spared me the worry. Director, there's still no signal from the personnel of the base. I'll try again, but my hope is dwindling.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty dead up here, lady. I don't think anybody survived this.
Robert, come in. Robert, do you copy? Robert, damn it, come in. There appear to be no survivors. I'm glad you were on the orbital station when the collision happened. I suggest you stay there as long as possible.
I'm sure you are glad. You would be out of a job if I wasn't.
We should try to hold out until logistics with Earth are restored. Start with electricity. We still have resources and functional drones. That should be enough for a few solar panels and batteries.
Alright. 5 of each. You can do that. I got a lot of shit in the way, though. None of this was here when I did my other playthrough. Oh, there's all kinds of shit. In the way. Alright, well. Guess we'll didn't ask me to. Let's do what they asked in order. Since how we're not sandboxing it this time. So, all these cheap little bastards. I remember these. Hate these things, but okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 by 2, so we'll flip them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can't build here.
Judging by the seismic activity, the meteorite impact occurred on the far side of the moon. We're lucky it happened so far away from our mission. But the strength of the blast wave raises a lot of questions.
Sure it does. So it was a meteorite. Okay. I didn't see the actual meteorite hit. I just seen the explosion. So I didn't know. Great. This won't matter. How we want to do this? It doesn't matter as long as everything's connected. It's connected together, right? So even if we did this, okay, we'd still need. I guess that should work. Let's unpause. We got lots of drones. How many? You got 15. Get to work, boys. Judging by the seismic activity, the meteorite impact occurred. Oh, we already.
Is that all the head of the research department can say? Somewhere far away there was an explosion and we don't know the cause?
See, that's what I was thinking. I didn't see a fucking meteorite. Alright, whatever.
Because scientists are working with proven facts, not speculating on fragmentary evidence. Much more data would be needed to reach the conclusions.
Okay. Well, you get on that, science guy, Bill Nye. Completed.
We have electricity, but our resource reserves are almost depleted. We need to restore production as soon as possible. Let's start with repairing the elevator to gain access to the underground level.
Okay. Seems like a prudent course of action.
a charging station for the drones. Make sure that elevator and charging station are connected to the power network.
Okay.
The explosion destroyed everything on the surface, but there may still be mining modules underground. We need to go down and see what we have left.
Objective achieved.
Director,
Oh.
we need to reconnect the power supply to the underground level. Connect the elevator and electrical pole with wires so we can see the scale of the damages. That's better. I see that we have a module to produce smart concrete, but we have an urgent need to resume production of steel and silicone.
That's nice of them to start us out with some stuff. And 2 already scanned iron deposits. I'd rather had titanium. Oh, titanium's right here, isn't it? Let's scan it.
Director, I have an idea. First, convert 5 drones into miners, and we'll proceed.
Okay. Can we convert more than that?
The drone reconfiguration module allows up to 5 drones to be converted into mining drones and vice versa.
We have smelting furnaces, but to start producing any resource, the relevant oxides are always needed. We will now mine them with the mining drones.
Okay.
Director, we have access to iron and silicone veins. Assign drones to mine the resources from the veins to supply the processing modules with raw materials.
Enter excavation mode and assign mining drones to mine resources directly from a vein.
You guys just gonna keep telling me the same thing back and forth? What, can I build another one of these? Yeah, let's do that. Get more mining. breathing room here. Get some regolith flowing in. Speed this up. We should probably add a box. Can we build boxes?
You can now watch mining drones extract the oxides, and working drones deliver them to the smelting furnace.
Oh, wait. Ain't gonna work. This just makes oxide, right? Doesn't make the actual. You can now watch.
Objective achieved.
Okay, yeah, it makes silicon.
You can adjust the game speed by selecting the desired speed using the interface or the hotkeys 1, 2, 3. This feature can help speed up the building process. Alternatively, you can pause the game to plan your future base at a relaxed pace.
Oh, no belts. Alright. Oh, we're missing a lot of things. No store, no research.
Director, you can never have too much smart concrete, so it's worth spending time to produce it. For this purpose, we have a pressing module, which may not be the most efficient way, but it's good enough to start with.
I agree. In fact, I agree to the point that
The pressing module requires only regolith, which is a type of lunar dirt plentiful here. Assign mining drones to the evacuation so that we have the resources we need. Free drones will deliver the regolith to production themselves.
Director, we're getting word of supply shortages from almost everywhere on Earth. The explosion cut off most of the supply channels from the moon. Millions of people are in need of resources, and we can satisfy that demand. Supplies used to run through the contract system, but it came to a complete halt after the explosion. We might be able to fix that.
yes, please. Need
Well,
my
that's
store.
a start. There should be
enough smart concrete for the first time.
Well, let's not waste any time. Professor, you prepared a research plan before starting the expedition, didn't you?
Absolutely. First, we need to increase production. We have smelting furnaces, but we need extractors and refineries to extract the oxides. Director, Crust has handed us the research plan, and we're ready to begin. Research underground mining and place 2 extractors on the iron and silicon veins.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. I mean, these guys mining are doing pretty good, I have to say. Without the extractors. Because they mine directly to I'm gonna need them for other things. So okay, what? First, let's just get this square done, okay, guys? Do you mind? Not that much of a hurry, are you? Man.
Director, our energy reserves are almost at 0. The moon has a long day-night cycle. Make sure we have enough solar panels to charge the batteries during the solar phase. In the event of an urgent power shortage, modules with low priority are the first to be disconnected from the network. You can manually disable modules that are not needed at the moment to optimize consumption.
Packed that too hard. Didn't want to go. Didn't want to go. Again. That's my homemade cigarette machine, in case you're wondering. Hopefully there won't be any of that. Looks like there already is right there, that little clump. It's probably that rare earth shit that I can't mine yet. Oh, we got some we can do research. We can do orange. 500 days. Alrighty then. Can't do those. Oh, we can't buy none either. Bastard. Got 192G. I didn't think we were the best. Like a real space mass. I take out the shiny new rovers, but I still miss the flowers. I have enough air in my spacesuit.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
Dun, 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 dun.
Research complete.
Okay. Well, I don't have any blues, so That's all I can do with just orange. Actually, I can't even do that. No green. Take that back off. Oh, this pauses here? Why? I should like to watch these go down sometimes. It helps. I don't want that change. Okay. Extractors, you say?
Don't forget that extractors need electricity. Hold down shift to build a chain of utility poles.
I get one.
Objective achieved.
I see in the data that the extractors have started mining. Now, finish the research and build 2 regolith refineries for producing iron and silicon, respectively.
We already have those.
Director, place the regolith refineries similarly to optimize future production.
Oh, the refineries.
A single regolith refinery extracts the necessary oxides from the regolith by thermal treatment. The process leaves slag that can also be used in production.
Objective achieved.
The single regolith refinery is a mono-refinery that can only produce one type of oxide at a time. Be sure to select the recipes for iron and silicon oxide to start production.
I don't like you guys making me build all this shit. When I really don't want to build it yet. Let alone right in front of the way down here. Or something. Not right here. I guess this is temporary, so it's fine.
Objective achieved.
Director, a conveyor belt will speed up production and...
You heard him, Director. Now we have a steel production chain, but we can increase its efficiency by connecting them.
Use the conveyor tool and...
Alright, we can do that, I guess.
Research complete. Objective achieved.
Oh, they're done.
Crust's tasks require significant resources. We need titanium to manufacture parts. Find titanium.
Yeah, we got some right here. Literally right there. Wait a minute. Gonna let me do that? Wow. Let me do that without scanning it. Very nice. Okay. For me.
Research complete.
Director, our operation requires a colossal amount of funds. The budget is stretched to its limits, and there are no new investments in sight. We need to come up with something urgently.
I have a solution to our problems, Director. We can establish trade with other organizations on the moon. This way, surplus resources are converted into money, which we currently lack. To send resources, we need a landing platform. And to access the market, we need to research the online market.
This is why you get paid.
The big bucks, right? Is that what you're gonna say? Okay, we already need more power, obviously. Let's do another row.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
That open the market. Systems damaged. That was a waste of money.
Director, a lot of industrial and scientific facilities on the moon have been severely damaged and remain incommunicado. We could try to build a repeater at our base. Who knows what signals it might be able to detect. Maybe we can find survivors or gather useful resources and research materials.
Yeah, maybe. I never did any of them icons in my first playthrough. We'll definitely check some of them out. Got all these miners that are just standing around doing nothing. Let's put them to work.
Everything is ready for trading. To sell your surplus resources, go to the online market section of the control center. Now select market at the top of the screen. You can not only sell missing resources, but also, if you select an available resource on the left side of the screen, you'll see the fluctuations and its cost on the right side. To send a resource for sale, select the appropriate option in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Okay.
Director, you should carefully monitor supply and demand. The more resources of a specific type you put on the market, the lower their price will be.
Research complete.
We started out 2080 was the year 2080 in a world where you're not on the world, you're on the moon. Selling you some light. Gotta get a funny cigarette roll. Cause I'm old, I got a bad back. And that's the only way I'm gonna be able to sit through this playthrough is with a pain/attitude adjustment. But it's fine, I'm in New York. Perfectly legal. Thanks to Governor Cuomo, before he left, in a scandal, he at least got marijuana recreationally legal, as it should have been. Since the beginning of time, but we'll not discuss that too often. Just my personal opinion.
Research complete.
Thank you. I want to take full advantage of this free research they're giving me. Make sure I got all three colors cooking at all times. Ooh, I overfilled my grinder a little bit there. That's alright. Make it work. We shall make it work anyway. Careful of how much we stick in. Gosh, do it.
Research complete.
Good stuff. Right with you, research department. I will build the ore detector like an ass, but it let me mine that without researching it, so that looks like another titanium right there. Actually, which is what we're gonna need a lot of. Let's try our luck again, shall we? Yep. Okay, I can't reuse that, but I can get my own one of them. Like so. This is all temporary stuff anyway.
Research complete.
We got over here another titanium. It's good. It's actually good. I like titanium, especially at the beginning. We're also gonna need some what's it called? Aluminum.